And this is a quote from Mark Twain. Key number 3, the 5 formulas to grow your practice to 6 million. Growing your practice is formulaic. It's not rocket science. It's frankly grade 3 math. There are 5 formulas that you can utilize to plan your growth and form the foundation for building your $6 million practice. Formula number 1, gross revenue goal is equal to average revenue per new patient times the new patients required. So once you know what your goal is, you can plug that in. And now what you need to know is, okay, what is my average revenue per new patient? And how many new patients do I need to get to this goal? So formula number 2 helps you determine what your average revenue per new patient is. You determine that by taking your total current revenue, so it could be the annual revenue for last year or for year to date, divide that by the current new patients. So again, total new patients of last year, or if it's year to date, whatever new patients you have year to date. When you take that total gross revenue, divide by the new patients, you will get your average revenue per new patient. Once you have this number, you can determine how many new patients you need to achieve your goal, which leads us to formula number 3. The new patients required is your revenue goal that you had set divided by the average revenue per new patient. Once you know how many new patients you need to figure out how much you need to increase your marketing to achieve this goal. So again, the first step is figuring out how many new patients you need. The second step is figuring out how much you need to spend on marketing. If you skip that step, you're not going to achieve your goal. So the first thing you're going to need to know now is how much a new patient currently costs you. This is referred to as the acquisition cost, and that is formula number 4. Your current acquisition cost is equal to your marketing spend divided by the total new patients. So now that you have your acquisition cost, you can plug it into the next formula, which is formula number 5. The marketing spend required is equal to the acquisition cost times the new patients required. And now you just have to set about to spend that marketing. And in future podcasts and in my seminar series, as well as my blogs, I go into more depth in terms of marketing and what to spend your money on marketing. So let's do an example. So if you have a practice doing 1 million in revenue and you set a goal to hit 1.5 million in revenue, your current new patients annually is about 240, and your current marketing spend is annually is 24,000. What you do is take the current average revenue, which is the revenue divided by the new patients. So we take 1 million divided by 240, and that gives us 4167. Our current acquisition cost is $24,000, how much we spend, divided by 240, the number of new patients we got, and that translates into $100 per new patient as our acquisition cost.